wiser than the children of light. And what happened, let me slow down because I feel like going good. What happened was that Calvary had an appearance of defeat.
Amen.
Calvary had an appearance of powerlessness. Calvary had an appearance of things that equate to being bloody, being betrayed, and death and darkness and shame and doubt and hopelessness. But lean over and tell somebody, but Calvary had a purpose.
Calvary had a purpose.
The outside situation looked like Jesus was a victim, but he was working on something in the spirit. Let me say that again. The outside situation looked like Jesus was a victim, but he was working on something in the spirit. He knew when he shed his blood that the devil, Satan, Lucifer, would be totally defeated forever. Calvary had to happen for us to be reconciled to the Father once and for all. Look at somebody and say, it don't hurt now. As a matter of fact, let me stick a pin here, as my grandmother would say, when you are in your darkest moments, when you are in your moments where you look defeated, when you're in your moments of powerlessness, that's when God is working on something in the realm of the spirit. My God, look at somebody and say, that's when God is at his best, when I'm at my worst. Calvary had to happen for us to be reconciled to the Father once and for all. But God never intended for us to stay focused on Calvary. He wanted us to move to resurrection. And I have to stop here and say that many Christians, Dr. Huggins, park at Calvary.
Amen. Amen.
You have put your cars in park, and you have parked at Calvary because you fail to look beyond Calvary and see what Calvary has afforded you. Calvary, in our Bible text, Calvary was a place of skulls. The word there is Golgotha, the hill of the skulls. It was a place of death. And we're so busy focusing on the fact, and I'm not coming against the death, burial of Christ, but we keep forgetting to look at the resurrection. Many park at the cross and they stop there because we look at the blood that he shed. We look at the crown of thorns on his head. We look at the destruction and the death and the powerlessness and the defeat that Calvary had, and we park. And some of us in our walk of Christendom, we have parked at Calvary. What is Calvary? A dead situation.
Amen. Amen.
Calvary was a place of death. Some of us have dead things in our lives. I'm coming. Y'all just sit there. Some of us have dead finances. Some of us have dead finances. Some of us have dead relationships. And we know that the relationship is dead, but we refuse to bury it. Some of us have dead joy. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. I know I'm coming to your address. Some of us, we don't have the joy that we used to have. That's why the songwriter said, this joy that I had, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. I've never in my life seen so many defeated Christians on a daily basis. Because we don't understand the power that the cross has afforded us. Somebody say dead. Some of us have dead peace. You ain't felt peace in years. You're fighting on the job. You gotta fight at home. You gotta fight your kids. You gotta fight the school system. You gotta fight the government. Some of us have dead situations and we have dead peace. Some of us have dead minds. We don't think beyond where we are. All we can see is us four and no more. And then there are those that have struggles in their mind. The enemy is always telling you, you're going to die.
Amen. Amen.
You need to kill yourself. As a matter of fact, Rick Warren's son,
Amen.
one of the most prominent preachers in our world today, got 13, 15, 18,000 members. His 27-year-old son took a gun and blew his brains out Friday night. Got more money than he'll spend. Got more cars than he can drive. I'm getting ready to go now. He got more money, more cars, more privileges, all kind of spas and resorts, and he still wasn't happy. Struggled, Sister TP, with depression and oppression every day of his life. And the enemy finally told him, take a gun and blow your brains out. Look at somebody and say, dead situations.